Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so I'm going to be making a wrap trading tutorial today. This has been a pretty requested thing. Don't worry, I am going to make a value trading tutorial as well in the future. I'd say in like I don't know when, but I'll do it soon. I'm planning on doing it pretty soon. For you guys that are, I guess, richer out there. I don't know, but I looked at my comments and most of you guys have, I'd say, wrap items, which are items with that are not marked with value. Like on this site, this value site here, see, look, Valk, it's selling for like that much or whatever, but it's wrap. See, it's recent average price. You must be like, obvious, but isn't that the value of the item? How much it gets traded for? No, it's not. This item is valued. It is valued at 150,000. Which is basically how much it gets traded for. But anyway, items under, I think, 1,000, wait no, it's, let me think, 150,000, yeah. Items 150,000 and under are wrap based. So there is a chart that will show you if an item is like able to get wrap based, but items that are based by their wrap are normally demand items. So I'm guessing most of you guys, or not most of you guys, but some of you guys don't really know what demand is. So demand is basically how wanted an item is, how much an item's wanted. Like, we all know Ice Valk and Classic Fedora are demand items because they look really good and they're really wanted. Like, people really want these items. Bigger items may be demand items, but they just don't sell as much. But the reason for that is if an item's selling higher, or say Ice Valk, so it used to sell for like 10 times a day when it was cheaper, but now it sells like, I'd say 1 to 5 times a day. Well, why is the reason for this decline in sales? Well, people won't buy items as much if they're more expensive. Ice Valk obviously still has demand, but that doesn't mean its demand is dropping. It's actually pretty good though, selling for like 120k about 1 to 5 times a day. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. But now we're actually gonna get to the part of the video or whatever. We're gonna be talking about wrap items. So I'd say most wrap items do not have the best demand, but I just stay away from that. I would go for items like Wistful Winks, these 3 items. You can probably get these for equal to like small overpays, around 50 Robux overpays, which is not that bad. You can probably get about 200 to 400 overpays at best off of them, which is pretty good. And then also I'd recommend getting the commandos, the Black Iron Commando and the Camo Commando, both items that are pretty desired, I guess. I don't know why. I mean, they look pretty nice, but you can probably get these for equal. Like, I remember getting one recently for, like, I'm pretty sure a lowball. Yeah, I got one for a lowball recently. Someone literally just sent me a pretty good trade for one, so I was like, why not? I can probably get an overpay on it. But yeah, as you can see, this item sells for 50 to 100 times a day, which is pretty good, as you may think. So this item has pretty good demand. It's a pretty wanted item. And you can see it has no value or none any of this stuff because it's a wrap item. Wrap items only have wrap or recent average price. They don't have value. But honestly, I think they should be valued. That'd be pretty funny if I made my own website where I valued small items. Like, I'd value Camo Commando at like 2,500 or something. But that's besides the point. So we talked about demand already. Now I'm going to talk about basically how to wrap trade, basically how to profit off wrap trading. So I already told you guys, you got to get the demand items that are really desired items. You got to get those kind of items, the items that are wanted. So if you get those items, you can get pretty good overpays on most of them. But items that have no demand or bad demand are items like Steampunk Cowboy, Scissors, and Frozen Horns of something. These don't have very good demand. Like, they're not very wanted items, I guess. They don't sell nearly as much. Or this Wolf Knight. Like, this thing looks really ugly. Dude, like, for real. Okay. Say in the comments if you think this looks good. Just, like, I'll be surprised if anyone actually thinks this looks good. Or say that you agree with me, you think it's ugly. Same with this Ancient Warrior. No one wants that. It doesn't look good. That's why these items are normally on the deals page for pretty cheap. Most of the items on here normally have pretty bad demand. Like, I'd say basically judge items by, if they have good demand, they sell a lot and they look good. Or they just look good. Like Ice Valk doesn't sell much, but still has pretty good demand because it looks really good. So wrap trading, it's basically upgrading for equal and then downgrading for overpay. It's not always equal. Like, you can overpay like, I'd say like 50 or under, and you can probably still get like an 100 plus overpay if it's an item with good demand. Items with bad demand, like some of these items, you can probably get these for under their value or under their wrap. So you can probably get the Steampunk Cowboy for like, I'd say around where it's selling for. You can probably get it for less than it's actually worth because it doesn't look good and it probably doesn't get very good trades. But I would just say stay away from these items. Do not get bad demand items. This item has okay demand, but still, most of these items have not very good demand. Just, I'd recommend not getting bad demand items. You gotta get items that have good demand. So, it's pretty simple like that. But if you are trading bad demand, then I'd try and get them for like less than their value, I'd say. And probably try and get equal off them. If you can get equal off like an Ancient Warrior, that's pretty good, because this item's ugly, no one wants it. And same with like these items. No one really wants these, they don't look good. And you can definitely get these for low balls, I'd say. The owners, and sometimes I'd say you can trick the people into thinking they're projected because they look projected because of how they're selling under wrap and things. So you could probably get someone to give it to you for pretty cheap. Like, I once got this one item that was worth like 2,000 for 1,000 wrap. And by the way, if you're like lying to people about an item's value or something, it isn't scamming. I'm just saying that right now, because I hear a lot of people saying that, oh, so you're saying that my item gets low balls. No, you're a scammer. It's not scamming. It's not. It's sharking. And sharking is allowed. You will not get banned for sharking. So like, if I was like, hey dude, overpay me 5,000 for Troublemaker, which it probably does get that much right now. So I'll just find a better example, like Supa. If I were to say, hey, overpay 5,000 for my Supa fly cap, it gets that much. They'll be like, oh, okay. Like, if they're not very good at trading or new to trading, you can probably get pretty good overpay. I'm not saying you should do this. It's not like a nice thing to do. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's pretty much wrap trading. It's not really that hard. You just gotta get items for equal or low balls and then trade them for equal or overpays. So basically, the thing is equal upgrade, and upgrading means trading multiple items for one item. It does not mean getting a win. Upgrading does not mean a win. It means giving multiple items for one item. And downgrading does not mean losing in a trade. It means giving one item for multiple items. Just saying that, because some people, like new traders, which may be watching this, I'm assuming that new traders will use this guide. But anyway, that's all for today, guys. I'm probably going to make the value trading tutorial soon. I don't know when, but sorry if I did not do a very good job with this, like, wrap trading guide, I guess, because I haven't wrap traded in a bit. I'd probably do better at making this if I was wrap trading at the time. So the value trading one should be pretty good, because I'm really good at value trading right now. But anyway, that's all for today, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and peace.